friends, welcome back to the Young Family Hearth. I am Tracy and this is our second video together. We are recapping the 40-40 challenge. I'm really excited. This was a great week. Couldn't have started the new year off better, and I am excited to go over it with you. If you're wondering, Tracy, why are you holding that tiny little microphone right up near your mouth? Well, I wanted to try something different today. I figured, why not take you guys along the ride with me? It will be fun to look back and see just the different things that I tried, and that includes this challenge. Quick little recap. This is 40 days of reading through the book of Acts. It's paired with 1 mile of walking a day or an intentional workout, just really moving your body. I wanted to go over the week and just let you know how it went. It's been a great week. There was a 6K, there was my birthday, there was just general getting back to the swing of things after, the holiday vacation with the family. So here we go. I started January 1st with the family 6K, running near the beautiful mountains. There's always something really special about it. Just this time of year, the air is fresh. That Colorado air, there's nothing like it. It's also very dry. So that's the part that's, they don't tell you about. But it felt like a reset. It felt like a reminder that God meets us in the big moments. He also meets us in the ordinary rhythms. And another really special part about this week was I got to celebrate my birthday. It always makes me reflect on where God brought me and where he's leading me next. And especially this year, for some reason, I feel like God really gave me a lot of grace to just think about where he's brought me and where I'm at now. And it was really beautiful. I had a lot of good introspective time. For movement this week, I really mixed it up. I did my normal functional fitness at our gym. Did that a few days. I did that 6K the first day. I did some walks on the Peloton. And I actually was able to go to the sauna a few times at our gym and really just focus on rest and recovery, because when you're working really hard, you should also take care of your body. Our gym also has these Normatec boots, so they're like compression boots. So we did a lot of legs, and that really helped with the recovery. I'm just really learning over the last few years that consistency, showing up, that is what makes change happen. It doesn't have to look the same every day, but it's just those habits, those small habits that build and compound on each other. And then all of a sudden you're 2 years down the road and you're doing things you never thought you could do. So it's all about faithfulness, not perfection, and just showing up. So I mentioned in the last video that during these weekly recaps, I really want to go through and just kind of give you a little bit of what God was stirring in me while I was doing the reading of Acts. So as I was reading through the first few chapters, something struck me in a way that it just hasn't before. So it was Peter. He was the same Peter who denied Jesus just a year or two earlier, right before the crucifixion. He's suddenly standing before the Jewish leaders in Acts chapter 4, and he's boldly defending the name of Christ. So he goes from denying Christ, who he was following, and he denied him, to a young girl in the courtyard. And then a year or two later, he's actually standing in front of those Jewish leaders who are the power class, and he's boldly defending Jesus. That transformation is wild. It's also humbling, and honestly, it gives me so much hope, because if God can take someone who felt so ashamed like Peter did, he was afraid, he was unsure, and actually turn him into a pillar of courage and of boldness, then he can do that for me, and he can do that for you. And it was just really powerful. Just gave me a lot of hope, and it was a great way to kickstart this year. But here's the part that really stayed with me. Peter wasn't standing alone. The early church wasn't built on isolated believers. It was built on community. It was built on prayer, shared meals, shared struggles, shared mission. Most importantly, shared belief that Jesus died, rose again, and ascended into heaven. And this week reminded me just how deeply that I needed that. So that's week 1 in a nutshell. There was movement, scripture, a lot of reflection, and just so much gratitude. If you're doing the 40-40 challenge with me, I really would love to see how your first week went. Let me know. If you're just jumping in now, you're not too late. You're welcome. There's always room here at the Hearth. It's always warm. So let's keep going. Let's just keep moving. And most importantly, let's seek Him together.